Roy Porsha Williams breaks silence on ICE detaining husband. Roy star Porsha Williams is breaking her silence regarding ICE detaining her estranged husband, Simon Gobadia. The two parted ways a year ago after just 15 months of marriage, so how does she feel knowing he is going through such a struggle? Keep reading for more details. Porsha Williams breaks silence on ICE detaining Simon Gobadia. It was very controversial when Porsha Williams and Simon Gobadia first got together. He had previously been married to her ROA co-star Fallon Pina. Therefore, it was alleged Porsha did not wait for the two of them to get divorced before pursuing a romance. Regardless of what happened, she and Simon tied the knot in November 2022, and she took on his last name. Unfortunately, things went south, and after 15 months, they filed for divorce in February 2024. This came on the heels of Simon celebrating being in America for 42 years, but he and Porsha had a lot of fighting left to do. They had a prenup, so she was able to keep their marital home temporarily and was also allowed an unrestricted right to film and produce television, film, or social media in said home. Porsha made her grand return to RHOA for season 16, which was a huge win for Bravo and the fans. So using the home to film in was a big deal. As for Simon, the two are still embroiled in a legal battle, but according to People, he was detained by ICE as of February 21st. As of now, he is in the Stewart Detention Center, located in Lumpkin, Georgia. Porsha Williams broke her silence via Instagram and claimed it was Simon Gobadia's choices that led to him being detained. He is originally from Nigeria but moved to America in 1982. Simon then overstayed his visa so he could be deported in 1985. He was deported in 1992 but was able to return shortly thereafter under another identity. Simon has applied, but this was never something that was approved, and now he is facing the consequences, which Porsha seems to be very unbothered by. Deleted post. Porsha Williams has since deleted the post regarding her Simon Gobadia getting detained by ICE. She was being slammed for having no heart toward his situation. RHOA fans could not believe how cold she was in this situation, but at the same time, it was typical Porsha. Simon was captured by ICE and is being held in a detention center, Porsha showing her class as usual. Cold-blooded. Sounds like Porsha may have tipped ICE about her husband, which is cruel. She doesn't seem bothered by the arrest, and instead almost saying karma be lol. It will be interesting to see how she answers to this when the reunion comes around. More so, if she will have a less harsh response on her social media regarding Simon and his ICE status. For now, Porsha seems utterly unbothered. Porsha Williams has never been one to hold her tongue, and now she's speaking out on the shocking detainment of her husband, Simon Gobadia, by ICE, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star is not only heartbroken but furious as she fights for answers in what she calls an unjust and targeted attack. A love story now under scrutiny. When Porsha and Simon tied the knot in a lavish ceremony, it seemed like they had it all: love, luxury, and the kind of fairy tale romance that reality TV dreams are made of. However, behind the glitz and glam, Simon's immigration status had been a topic of speculation for years. Some questioned whether he had U.S. citizenship, while others whispered about unresolved issues in his past. Still, no one expected things to escalate to this level. Sources close to Porsha reveal that she was blindsided by the news of Simon's detainment. According to reports, ICE took Simon into custody over alleged discrepancies in his visa and residency status. What was supposed to be a regular business trip turned into a nightmare when federal agents intercepted Simon at the airport, citing concerns over his legal standing in the U.S. Porsha fights back. Never one to back down from a challenge, Porsha wasted no time in mobilizing a team of high-powered attorneys to fight for her husband's release. "This is absolutely outrageous," Porsha said in an emotional statement. "Simon is not a criminal. He is a hard-working businessman and a loving husband and father. To detain him like this is an abuse of power." Porsha took to social media to rally support from her millions of fans, posting a heartfelt message alongside a black and white photo of her holding Simon's hand. "They can try to tear us apart, but our love and our truth will always win," she captioned the post. Her fellow RHOA cast members have also weighed in on the situation. Candy Burris expressed her shock, commenting, "This is crazy. Praying for you guys." Meanwhile, Kenya Moore, who has had her fair share of feuds with Porsha, surprised fans by offering a rare show of solidarity, writing, "No one deserves this." Hoping for a quick resolution. The immigration battle ahead. Legal experts say Simon's case could take months to resolve, depending on the severity of the allegations. While some sources claim he may have overstayed a visa, others speculate there could be deeper complications with his residency status. If ICE determines that Simon is in violation of U.S. immigration law, he could face deportation. For Porsha, the idea of losing her husband in such a public and humiliating manner is unbearable. This isn't just about Simon. It's about the way Black and brown immigrants are treated in this country, she said in a passionate Instagram live. People think just because you have money or status, you're safe. But that's not the case. We have to fight for our rights. The couple's attorneys have already filed a motion for Simon's release, arguing that he poses no flight risk and that he has deep ties to the U.S., including his businesses and family. Simon has contributed to this country in many ways, one of his lawyers stated. His detainment is unnecessary and unwarranted. Will RHOA cameras capture the drama? Given the high-profile nature of the case, many wonder whether Bravo's cameras will be rolling. Some reports suggest that production was already underway for the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta when the detainment occurred. While Porsha has yet to confirm if the ordeal will be documented on the show, sources say Bravo executives are keeping a close eye on the situation. One insider revealed, Porsha's story is now bigger than reality TV. This is a real-life battle, but if she chooses to share it, it could shed light on a serious issue affecting many families in America. Porsha's unwavering support. Despite the legal chaos, Porsha remains steadfast in her commitment to Simon. She has reportedly been in contact with lawmakers and immigration advocates, hoping to turn her personal crisis into a larger movement for reform. "No family should have to go through this," she told reporters outside an Atlanta courthouse. "We need real change." Supporters have taken to social media using the hashtag #FreeSimon, demanding his immediate release. Porsha has also received messages from celebrities, politicians, and fans who sympathize with her plight. What happens next? As Simon awaits his fate in an ICE detention center, Porsha is vowing to fight until the very end. The legal battle is just beginning, but one thing is clear. Porsha Williams is not backing down. Whether this ordeal strengthens or strains their marriage remains to be seen, but for now, Porsha is standing by her man. "I will do whatever it takes," she said defiantly. Love conquers all, and this will be no different. With the legal proceedings ahead and the media frenzy intensifying, one thing is for certain: Porsha Williams is ready to take on ICE, the government, and anyone else standing in her way.